Yeah, nice one.
Thank you, sir.
Back at it again. So I redid my PCC again. Start from the top. What we have here is a 9mm AR PCC. So it's my PDW personal defense weapon. It also kind of doubles as my home defense, something like that. So it's a nice backpack gun. I usually carry it to the ranges in the backpack, and I have her set up. How I have her set up. Let's first things first. Everything. The base gun is from PSA. PSA is a 9mm AR. Uh, the only thing with this particular one, it doesn't have a last round bolt, to hold the bolt open on your last round. But that's not really a deal breaker. But how it shoots, it's. I've been shooting this gun for a couple of years now. I had it built before. I had it set up, and I really wanted to redo it because I've been, you know, growing into my shooting. I'm getting more, you know, target focused, more bullseye focused. Just working on my accuracy and working on my shooting, my I guess marksmanship, whatever you want to call it. But that's what I've been working on. So I kind of rebuilt all my guns so that they're like functional. So they you know they set up to suit me at least. So what I have on here, where you want to start on the front, from the tip to the butt. Okay, so what we can see there is it's kind of like a blast averter because this has a 4-inch barrel. Yes, 4 inches small, so it's like similar to a handgun. Rocking the IR laser with a visible white light and a green dot, a green laser. That's what we're running with that. On the offset, yeah. Someone commented before saying that the offsets are goofy. Well, I guess I am goofy because I run an offset on. Yeah, I like my offsets, so yeah, it'll work out if you ever have to use it under the car or something. You never know. So it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and just be ass out. But anyhow, just my little tidbit response to that comment. So we're off back to our offset. Then it's this is not at aim point P2. This is actually a knockoff. It was a little more expensive than the Timu and the like Alibaba brand, whatever you see on there, but we're not getting into that. Why I got it, speaking about this, why I got it, because I wanted to compare it to an actual P2, which I have on here. So actually, I should have shown you. Yes, it's clear and safe. And this one, the bolt is actually held open right now, so we can see, there's nothing in the chamber, no mags in there. Well, it's a mag in there, but it's no rounds in there. And the bolt is actually currently held open, so we're gonna close that bolt. Yep, safe direction. Okay, good. So we got that out of the way. Anyhow, where was I? Yes. So I wanted to compare it to the actual one I have on my Glock 19 here. Well, my Glock 19X, pardon. So, and it's the dot is pretty similar. It's a little starbursty. It's slightly bigger, like just minutely bigger. See if I can get a perfect angle there. But with this one, with the original, well, the P2, this one has shake awake, and I don't know if the night vision. This has actual night vision. It says it does, but when this one goes to sleep, it's no shake awake. It won't wake back up. You physically have to turn it on. This will shake awake. So that's one of the differences. It has like a good 8 brightness setting. It's nice. It's not trash. I started using it a couple of days ago, and I have like a good 300 or 400 rounds with this running on here, and it holds zero. It's okay. It's what I'm trying out because I just wanted to see how it compare against the actual one. So that's why I'm rocking a full P2. Yeah, full acro, we should say. But yeah, hey, I'm just trying to see what works. I'm trying to save some money some kind of way. So we going further back. We rocking, you know, a drum. Just for aesthetics purposes. It looks nice with a drum. Can't tell me that don't look nice. Look at that baby. Yes. Okay. Get past the mag. We work our way back. I have this AR Flex in here, and this thing.
You salesman of the year, I'll tell you that.
Fucked up, yeah.
You shooting at 100?
Yeah.
You're right over the right shoulder, so move slightly left and then. Hit! Yep, perfect. Yep. There you go. All right there.
I forgot. I got past my grips. Got all excited. So I have this forward stopper here, so that I know where I can index with it because yes, one time before I had that on, I reached out too far, and yes, I got tapped. It ripped my glove, but it didn't break the skin, but it hurt like hell. But get past that, I have some rail covers. I only had 2 slots to cover, so one on that side, one on the other. I have some Picatinny rail covers on the top also, so that runs all the way through. So we're back to this trigger, the AR Flex, 3 position. Hope to get it running, but moving on back. This is Magpul, one of the Magpul hand grips. This is what actually when I purchased this, I changed that out immediately. I actually had this before, but I had planned that build. I had a different brace on here, and yes, so this is the SBA pistol brace. You can look it up. It's the one that Q designed for the Honey Badger, I presume. Can't remember, but yeah, this is that brace. So it's pretty nifty. It's not retractable or anything like that on its own. You physically have to like push it out. So let's see how that works. So you just push the button, and that's what you got. No springs or anything, but it works for me. I like it. It's not necessarily cheap, but it looks really nice on here. So yes. So that's the SBA technical brace, pistol brace. I like the yes, but I could only run a single point sling on here. I like the quick release, but they are there were 2 up here. Actually, you can still see them. They're actually one there and one on the other side, but the barrel is so fat you can't really get. It's that gas tube right there. It's not a gas tube. This is a direct blowback, but just because of that, you can't you can't get a quick detect in there. So I can't use that, but it works out well with a single point sling. It's really short. I couldn't tell you how short it is. If I had to guess, it's about, I don't know, 20 inches, something like that. Yeah, just about. Took about 20 inches. Yeah. So why I rock this also because I was carrying my Glock at the time, but I like shooting Glocks. I have a lot of Glocks, and seeing that I have a bunch of Glock magazines, I can always rock it this way. So hey, I thought I had an extended mag in there, but anyhow, yes. So that's it with the Glock 19X mag. So she looks pretty nice. But back to this glass, these optics. I'm trying to work it out. So I kind of put a riser on there. This riser is from Monstrum Technical. I have a lot of their optics, well, a lot of their scopes. So I'm trying to, you know, when I began shooting, I started out with Monstrum, and I've purchased quite a few of them. So I'm kind of want to branch out into something better. But for right now, they work. They're perfect. I don't really have a long range I have to shoot at where I have to calculate a bunch of wind and different holes. So for right now, yeah, I'm training with them. I'm learning with them. But that's it for Monstrum. Actually, this is their offset mount. So haha. Yeah, I got quite a few things from them. I like their product. It's pretty nice. What else can I say about this? We have the MacBook grip. But please, somebody, please help me with this FRT. Anybody? So this is one of my favorite shooting guns. I can't. I like shooting all my guns. So I say that about every gun I pick up. I'm gonna say this is one of my favorite shooting guns. But from the way it worked when I originally built it to the way it's running now, yeah, it's yes, I did, yeah, I've improved my skills. How about that? I can say that, but I like it. I like it a lot. PSA 9mm AR, 4-inch barrel, you know, SBA brace, nice little subby. Hope to get the FRT running, and this baby here that we got. It's my Glock 19. Give me back my mag, you. Yeah. So my Glock 19X. So hands down, I think this is my favorite gun, though. I'll say that this is my favorite gun. This is the gun I put most time, and not most of the time, but all the parts, everything on here, I kind of went out there with it. So, you know, we got the Radiant Ramjet Afterburner combo. We're rocking the new Streamlight. I can't remember what the numbers are, and I don't have my glasses, but we're rocking that new Streamlight. It's the one with the IR laser. Yeah, that's what she looked like on the bottom there. Yeah. Yep. So we got this be my night gun. So once I'm thinking about getting some, you know, some night gear, some thermals, some other stuff. So just things I'm intending to do. But I have this set up already. So if I get me some nods, this would already be ready to rock, because this has two night vision set in, and of course this has IR laser. Yeah, white light combo. So this my baby. This my go-to. My favorite gun right here. If I had to pick a favorite shooting gun, I like optics too. I like glass. I like, you know, stuff that co-witness. So if you could see that, I'm not muzzling myself, but where's the camera? Can't find it. Somewhere there. Yeah, you can co-witness with it. So I like that. I like the high irons front post. So the optics set pretty low. It's on the plate. It's on the it's actually on the aim point plate, but the which one is it? The CH Precision. Yeah, they place work with the Acro too. Uh, well, you know the P2, the Acro also, I should say. Yeah, so that works because yeah, I know. And then I bought a bootleg one off of eBay that I have on my Glock 19. I had to do a lot of cutting and a bunch of crap to get it to fit, but I made it work though. So yes, Glock 19X. This is my baby right here. But if I had to choose a gun that I love to shoot the most, mm, I've been trying to shoot these guns at 25 yards anyway, just to keep them, keep myself a little sharp. So let's put this down for a second. It'll be this gun. Magazine's empty. Yeah. Clear and safe. All right. So this baby here, something else from PSA. She, yeah, this is my girl right here. This is actually the freaking. This is. I gotta stop cussing on my channel. I got to. I have to stop doing that. Anyhow, this is actually the first thing I built. The very first thing I built. It didn't look nothing like this when I built it, but yeah. And then I'm rocking this. This is the O-Light. Well, this is the O-Sight. I actually have an O-Light. This one says O-Sight on it. So if you can see that, I have one that says O-Light. So I have the original also. I'm rocking that on my Glock 17. But speaking about I love shooting this gun. I love shooting this gun. I'm gonna show you, a pop-up of it, how flat it is. This is the flattest shooting gun. Number two, it's shooting an AR bullet. Same bullet you shoot out of your AR is being shot out of here. So, yeah. I mean, I have the same velocity, but it's pretty accurate. You could hit 100-yard body silhouette. Actually, look up there. I'm going to show you, yeah, me shooting 100 yards of the body silhouette plate. Somewhere
Make
up there.
repeated shots so
I'm
easy,
gonna have it
follow
up
up
there.
shots.
Yeah, I did the custom work on this myself. Grip. Actually, I cut off this little steeple they had here, and I just gave myself some texture. I did a painted grip, extended mags. I actually sent this one out though. This is I got my which gun I got? My Gerson 1911, and that thing had it. 1911 have amazing triggers, and then I got my Sig, my P322, and the trigger was nice, but it's a 22. So I kind of found out about the trigger jobs from was it Eden Perfection? Yes, they are perfection. The work they did to this trigger job is amazing. It is. Oh, look at that. I think it's 3.84 pounds or something. Ooh, it's crispy. Look, reset. Yes, it is amazing though. They did an awesome job. I would recommend them anytime. The work they did on this. This is actually the PSA Rock. This compensator is theirs. I purchased it before I sent it out to have the work done. So something else I got from them. I don't think I got the mag extensions and the speed loader. It loads 5 rounds at a time, but it helps. Yeah, the mag extension speed loaders came from somewhere else. Can't remember where that came from, but the base guns from PSA. It's their 5.7. It's called the 5.7 Rock. Compensator from Eden Perfection, and the trigger job done by Eden Perfection. Also, oh yes, they did my irons on here too. So I got these nice night irons that's co-witnessable. Yeah, something here, somewhere there. There we go, got it. Yeah, but this thing, she is a monster. Gotta love it. Oh, it's getting dark. I didn't realize it, but I'm actually have my flashlight over there, my work flashlight running, because I'm on the roof. I started a video earlier. Enough about that. This gun is my best shooting gun, my favorite shooting gun. Yes, I love shooting this little baby right here, but this thing right here is my best shooter. Hands down. I'll carry this, I'll pick this anytime. But it's 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 always a toss up. They're number one and number one. I guess we gotta have two number ones, huh? See if I can. Yeah, there we go. Number one and number one. Take your pick. Which would you choose? I hope you can get that because I'm blocking myself out. Yep. Compensated, both of them compensated. They shoot pretty similar. This one has a 2.5. We didn't get into that, but this one I'm rocking a 2.5 Timney trigger. This trigger is butter, but yeah. This is my favorite gun though. This is my favorite shooting gun. Hands down. Yep. Yeah. I like painting my guns. I like doing a whole lot of crap to them. But you know, what I really like doing mostly is having them on target. Yes, I like a good shooting gun. So I fine tune spring weights, stuff like that. I fine tune everything. So 19, drop the mag so I can get a nice rack. Yep. And this trigger, I'm just doing this with my thumb, but it is so quite a few shots I pulled. I'm just trying to get the hang of this trigger, but then you know it's amazing. Mag pull again. If I didn't mention, it's a 50 round drum, and it's getting dark. I'm about to call it a night, but yes, I got this from Uber Precision, AUG, or however you pronounce that. Those are my new guys, man. That's my favorite shop out there. I love that shop. Uh, I'm actually working with him right now, building me a Remington 700 Chamberin 300 Win Mag. So far, I'm working on the barrel and the action, so I'm using a Bugara barrel in action. So that is coming. I don't know. It's gonna take me a good long time to build that because it's an expensive build. It's a long range build. I'm hoping to use thermals on there. I'm trying to make it nice. I want to impress my coach. I actually spoke to him today. Shout out to Mike, dude that got me in the building. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do it up, but yeah, it's gonna be my nice starter to way out there. I have a 6.5 Creedmoor already, but I really wanna get this Remington 700 built. I'm using this American, American Rifle Company chassis. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna use an American Rifle Company trigger. I want to use the DTR. Don't quote me on that, but it's that the new thermal optic. It's like a 4-in-1. It's an optic, thermals, night vision, rangefinder. So I just saw this video on it and I'm like hyped about it, but that is a couple of dollars. So we have to save up for that. But yeah, I'm giving myself a year from now to have that build complete because I have other builds I'm working on, but I'm giving myself a year to have that that build complete. So hopefully I have it complete to date when whatever today is. Actually started that, like, we'll call it August 1st. So next August 1st, I'm gonna have something nice to show y'all. Hopefully before that, but let's look forward to it. Something to look forward to. But yeah, being out here, it's this thing here. Got to check out my texture work. You know, I did the grip. I did the steeple in. It's a Glock 19X that's steepled. And retextured all around too. So yeah, that grip. See, and she has that nice angle. It don't hump all the way here like I have on the rock, but it's still, I cut it down, shaved it down, so it it fits my hand perfect. So she's a beast. She is an absolute monster. Have the light off, but didn't want to blind you anyway. But see that? That's the afterburner ramjet combo with an authentic aim point P2. Yeah, the acro, baby.
Damn it. Mother. This is punishment, though.
Those are high velocity slugs. So they have less recoil slide.